All right, folks, welcome back to the TI4 SCA Qualifiers here. It's the North American Hub presented by Monster Energy. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. The last game here on the upstairs studio, it is twitch.tv/BeyondTheSummit2. And guys, we're super excited to bring you Aero Gaming versus Scythe. Once again, thanks for joining us. My name is Mott. With me is Cattle Guy. How you doing, man?
Doing good. It's been a long run of cast, but I'm actually still feeling pretty peppy. I'm ready to cast some more Dota. It's gonna be a lot of fun now. This match in particular, to most, would not seem to matter too much, as it's going to be the #1 top seed going against Scythe, who has been a bit underwhelming, but I'm still excited. These players might have still a lot to prove to each other, to themselves, and maybe to their fans.
Yeah, it's important to note, and there's no way to sugarcoat it right now. Aero, they're in the top 2. They've secured a chance at, well, they're pretty much going to be in that top 2 slot, which means they're going to be in the upper bracket. Double elimination for them moving into the playoffs. Scythe, they're out of it right now. So both teams, like you said, playing for pride, essentially. Still, it's really important to finish off on a strong note. Have a good game for your fans, for your viewers, for the audience, and go from there. We want to treat this just like any other game, obviously. So stick around with us here. We are going to jump into the draft as I make my way over to the draft screen here. And so far, 2 interesting heroes picked. And I got to say, Ember Spirit, we don't see a lot of them, but Air will pick him up. And the question is this going to be DDZ's Ember Spirit? This guy is so damn good.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm really excited to see how they play this.
He is so damn good. We've been seeing him perform tremendously well, especially on the likes of like the Invoker and what have you. And it's worthy to note that both these teams have done their research and they're doing immediate respect bans right off the bat. And oh, Mott. Oh my God, that
dude.
is a MEEPO. Someone get this on Twitter right now. God
Everybody,
damn it.
listen.
This is going to be a miracle MEEPO. And you know what?
Cattle Guy's having a heart attack, guys. Hopefully he'll stay alive here. As I think he's okay. He's Craig-gasming a bit, but it looks like we'll be all right as we jump into this draft. My God, man.
This game is not supposed to matter, but I think there's going to be
matter.
a lot. It matters now, and there's going to be a
does.
lot of attention on this one. I'm percolating right now. This is going to be exciting.
We talk so often about fullback MEEPO. Miracle
but
MEEPO can only be the next level.
I hope so. This
MEEPO.
better be like the demigod of MEEPO right here.
It's got to be. I mean, Miracle is. This is the guy known to be like the. Okay, listen. I'm gonna carry every single person on my team, and we'll go from there. So if he plays a MEEPO, this hero, you get level 3, you get a really quick blink dagger, blink poof, boom, people are dead. So Scythe, they have this amazing hero coming out for them right now. It's gonna be all over Twitter in just a bit. And yes, those tiebreakers are important, but guess what's even more important? MEEPO. So.
That's what it's all about. I'm excited, Mott.
Yeah.
So we'll see. What I was gonna say before this MEEPO, immediately made me Craig-gasm a bit, is that the Invoker and Doom are banned out, and this has been the number 1 and number 2 go-to for Aero. Obviously, DDZ on the Invoker, and then the Doom play has been tremendous, especially for a lot of these C players, and they favor it tremendously. But they go ahead and move on to that, and they get the Ember Spirit, then the Nyx Assassin and Lich, securing both their supports. And for Scythe, well, I can't help but feel like they're doing a nice spicy draft for us, knowing that maybe their tournament life is coming to a close and they want to go out with a big bang. And
I mean, I'm fine with that.
I can't hate on that, Mott.
Yeah, I think neither of us are going to complain about that.
This is great stuff right now. Ancient Apparition, MEEPO, and now Axe doesn't get much more manlier than that.
I mean, listen, man, like, this is pretty manly of a lineup. Aero Gaming, they're going to play a solid game. I think they have the gyrocopter. They go for a Lich, something we don't see too often. Lich is pretty much one of the hardest counters to a MEEPO. You throw up the Chain Frost, and guess what? Your micro has to be impeccable. I mean, if you go Aghanim Scepter, you've got 5 heroes walking around, sticking one right next to the other, and you got to split that as quickly as humanly possible. You got to play your StarCraft 2 in there and just see what can happen.
This is definitely going to test Miracle's Nerd Sweat and how hard he can micro these MEEPOs around. It baffles my mind that they immediately pick up the MEEPOs so quick. Most teams, they will wait out. If they know that they're going to be holding that MEEPO pick in their back pocket, they want to wait to see what their enemy team's going to be picking up. If they're going to be going heavy AoE, it might not be the best bet. But picking it up early, you're allowing Aero Gaming to build up all this massive AoE to go against it. It's a risky play, Colin. We'll see if it pays off.
Yes, excellent reference. I like it. Okay, all right, MEEPO. I agree with you, man. You usually go forward in that last pick, but like, I mean, how cool would it be if Scythe were able to win this game? I mean, you read it through like we said before. There's nothing really on the line here except for pride. But I mean, this is a lot. Like going up against Aero, like taking down that top team as Scythe, who arguably were one of the top teams coming in here, but have proven to be pretty ineffective. So
that's another thing worthy to note is that, and I'd said it to you before, is that many considered these two teams to have been the #1 and the #2 coming into these qualifiers. And obviously, people might have been a bit let down by, you know, how Scythe have been performing. And I know as everyone's looking out on the screen, there's a bit of a reconnect, disconnect kind of issues. Mott is on it right now. We're getting it resolved. But the other thing to, you know, mention is that when Scythe want to go ahead and go with a kind of ballsy, if you will, draft like this, Arrow can't lose to this. Can you imagine if Arrow, who's been on top, only losing one game, 7-1 right now, take a loss to a MEEPO Scythe kind of a draft?
Yeah, I mean, it'd be, I mean, I don't know if it's a big deal if they lose to it. I think, like, yeah, you really want to win and you want to be able to say, like, okay, they tried a MEEPO, it didn't work out. And for Scythe, you could already be like, ha, if we only faced them earlier, we would have this momentum. I mean, it certainly would be a big storyline. I just don't know how big of a storyline. So, guys, right now there's a bit of an issue. We're trying to reconnect to the game. The draft kind of just it cut out for both of us. I don't know what happened. 1 second, we're looking at
We've
the
been
draft.
having connection issues at the house, so it's hard to decipher whether this is an internal issue with us just hippicking or if it's been issues with the servers. And there was a bit of a lag to get into the games and started off right off the bat, but you know, we'll see if that's the case. More than likely we might need a rehost, and maybe they'll restart it and just kind of begin the draft where we were and just you know, pick up the same picks and then conclude the rest of the draft and move on from there. Hopefully though we get to see this game now.
Yeah, I mean, it's certainly, I don't think it's on our end because we're not dropping any frames. There's nothing going on, I think, at the house. I'm pretty sure we're not having any real connection issues. It's really, it comes down to Valve and Steam. So I'm on Skype right now, and I'm making sure that nothing's going awry, guys. We might even move to a splash screen here in a second, but before we do, I do want to talk about, I mean, it's really interesting that Scythe, who have arguably the biggest name in SCA Dota right now, at least that's not on Titan or even on Orange to a certain extent, they had such a rough time. I mean, I know you've been doing your research, and I know that we expected big things from Scythe, but is them kind of crashing and crumbling? Do you think that's strange? Do you kind of expect that, or is that something that really shocked you?
I mean, I want to say it's like Scythe like to run like more of a 4 protect 1 or just whatever miracle being that star player can bring to the table. But the thing is that, and I'm sure that all these other C teams have done their own research and study, and they know that it could be the Achilles heel for Scythe if they take it to Miracle or just kind of ruin their game plan, and it could pretty much shut Scythe down. And we've been seeing that. I mean, a lot of these teams have come very well prepared, and some of these teams that we were counting out have been done very well. I mean, MVP Phoenix?
Yeah, no one expected that.
No one expected them to do so good, but they're doing so good. They're taking games off some of these top teams. So, you know, props to them right off the bat. But, you know, it's a bit unfortunate that, you know, Miracle couldn't, and his team couldn't really do a little bit better. But, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, it happens. It does happen, but maybe they'll get ready to go next year. Obviously, they do want to go out in a bang. But, guys, we have some issues here. It looks like the Valve servers are not complying with some SEA Dota right now. We are going to go ahead and go back to that AFK screen, unfortunately. We'll try to get back in the game as quickly as possible, guys. Stick around, please.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There is no heaven. There is no hell. There is only this world and its dark reflections. And we do not know in which of the two worlds we are.
Don't let those motherfuckers sleep. Don't let those motherfuckers sleep.
All right, everybody, welcome back here to the TI4 SEA Qualifiers, of course, presented to you by Monster Energy. We're here at the NA Hub. It is Beyond the Summit 2. Thank you so much for joining us. We are back into this game finally. It's Aero Gaming versus Scythe. Once again, my name is Maud. With me is Kyle Guy, man. We're finally in the draft.
We're hanging in there. We're hanging in there. There was a bit of trouble halfway through the draft, but obviously we got the game back underway. Players are picking up the same heroes, so don't worry. We still get to see that MEEPO.
Yeah, we are going to jump right into the draft. We're actually pretty close to being done with the draft here, and already we got the same draft, all of the same picks. So I'm pretty happy that all of that happened. Looks like both Arrow and Scythe, they didn't really care. They kind of banned out the wrong heroes, I guess, at the start of the draft. But
we're not too sure if maybe they'd finished the draft while we all DC'd, but regardless, they're banning very differently, but the picks are still there. And look at that. Arrow Gaming are not letting up on all this AoE to counterback the MEEPO. And we said it briefly, the MEEPO, though we love it, it's a bit risky to pick up early because now you're allowing a team to pick up, like, look at, it's all AoE.
Yeah.
The Lich Ultimate Nyx, yeah,
Impale,
but,
Gyrocopter, Call Down, you get Rocket Barrage, you got Searing Chains, you got your Chakram, you got everything. But the thing that you can't account for is the miracle factor. If it is in fact miracle. I mean, I don't see anybody else. I don't see Polsum playing this. I don't see Hana playing this. I see Miracle playing this hero specifically. I think that's what it's going to be.
It's got to be. I mean, even Gods ran in here like a giddy little schoolgirl.
He asked him to play Miracle MEEPO.
That's he had messaged him, and it looks like Miracle will deliver. I mean, and in case anyone who's coming in and wasn't here at our first go-around, Scythe, unfortunately, even if they come out on top in this one, they are going to be out. They will not be able to make a spot into the playoffs of this qualifier. Arrow are the top, the cream of the crop, if you will. Both these teams were slated originally to be like the #1 and #2 teams, but not the case this go-around. So Scythe, they're playing it for pride. They're playing it for their fans right now. And Arrow, they're playing it just to continue being badasses, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's something I did ask you, I think, in the draft last time. I forgot that they had that Ember Spirit, but is that going to be a DDZ Ember Spirit? And in fact, it is.
Ooh, yeah.
This guy has been playing out of his mind recently. He's probably been the one, well, it's a well-rounded team, but he's been the one that people have said has looked the best coming out for Arrow Gaming.
His proficient pickup, I would say his signature from his qualifier was his Invoker. Countless games were back-to-back at least. He would get godlikes game after game, and then after that he moved on to a Queen of Pain, had a godlike performance there, and just has never let up. Even one game against Orange, he picked Tusk and went mid-lane Tusk. Now he's grabbed the Ember Spirit, so I'm expecting nothing but the best from him. So no pressure to you, sir.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this is going to be fun to watch, guys. We are going to jump into the game. It is going to be the last game, besides the tiebreakers of the night. It is going to be Scythe versus Arrow. We've got Miracle. He'll be on the MEEPO. Oh, my God. I cannot wait for this. On the other side of things, we'll have ChibiX will be on the Axe. We're going to see Polosum will be on the Mirana. On the other side of things, it's going to be Hana on the Elder Titan. And to round it out, it's X-Freedom on the Ancient Apparition, and that is Scythe's lineup.
And for Arrow Gaming, the team on the top right now, I believe they're about 7-1. Starting with your top lane here, leading out the front, we have Lance playing your Gyrocopter right behind him. We got the man himself, Johnny, the captain, playing your Nyx Assassin. In your mid lane, it is, of course, DDZ playing your Ember Spirit. On the bottom, we got Zhang Zai playing your Timbersaw, and he will be accompanied with Mozun playing your Lich.
And I like this dueling coming out here from Arrow Gaming. This should be able to deny a bit of farm to Miracle. That sacrifice is so very strong, especially in the early game. The thing is, though, once you hit level 3, you can actually start getting to the jungle. Maybe pick up like a Ring of Protection first, and then even go for a Vlides early if you want to. Most people will just try to rush into an Aghanim Scepter, a Blank Dagger, and bots and go from there. I don't really know how Miracle uses his MEEPO, because to be honest, I don't think we've seen it too often in the competitive scene. This hero is solid, but really not solid enough to pick up on a pretty often basis, and if you do usually go for a last pick. Arrow, they picked up a pretty difficult team to lane or to play up against. I mean, all right, ladies and gentlemen, I do apologize, but we are back into this game. Looks like we had some issues coming out here. Jumping back into everything, and we should be okay now. And
yeah, we're underway. Just you know, bit of a bad string of luck as we're trying to get this hype game started, but we're getting and going underway here. And you know, trying to get my bearings set back in it, and it looks like, yep, mid lane Mirana doing some, you know, good work early. 11 lands a nice little taunting arrow on the Ember Spirit.
Oh, top lane, Hana getting chased down, though. Lance wants to get this kill. He's out of range of Rocket Barrage, and that'll be the end of the dive. Sorry to cut you off there. But
No. You got to do what you got to do, and, well, we might see some attention here in the mid lane. Axe has conveniently picked up an Invis rune and is already making his assault, rather, towards this Ember Spirit. Let's see if they can get something going. Gets out the Cole. Let's see if he can get something happening. There's a leap in. There goes the Star Ball, but not going to be enough.
yeah, DDZ gets away. Nice use of the Searing Chains and the Sleight of Fist. I don't even know if you used the Searing Chains. But the Sleight of Fist came out. He did some nice work avoiding, I think, that Starstorm damage. I'm not sure. Miracle down in the bottom lane. He'll go for Tranquil Boots. He's got a clone right now that he can prove to. And he's got to be careful, though. That's the thing. Tranquils will allow him to regen, so he'll be able to move around the jungle, get some decent CS. He's got 5 last hits right now. Going to take a right click here. Mosin chasing after him, trying to get an Ice Blast, but it's not going to happen.
Mid lane,
DDZ, the right click, will it be enough?
Oh!
Nicely done. Oh, I thought he would have avoided that last right click with the Sleight of Fist, but it wasn't enough. Polison gets the first kill, and that gives them a lot of room to work with here. Yes, Polison's getting low, but he should have a bottle coming out to him right now. He'll crow this real quick, and the thing is, though, DDZ has the most in terms of last hits, and so does actually this Timbersaw, sitting at 19 and 4 denies coming out as well. Now Mosin jumping in there, maybe looking for a kill here on the bottom lane on Miracle. It's only 2 heroes, and without level 6 on this Timbersaw, he won't have his Chakram, he won't have his Whirling Death, so it's going to be difficult to get kills there. Top lane, Miracle has sent his clone up top.
It's all over
to
the
leech
place
experience in this top lane and to get farm as well. This is next level. You'd see him maybe go to the jungle, maybe even go mid, maybe even send him down bottom to help out there.
Nope.
But he's going to leech solo experience down bottom, I think. This is very strange. I don't know.
And he's looking to make life a lot harder for us, as we're going to have a hard time trying to keep track of where the hell he's going to end up being. But as you can see, he's stopping himself on the bottom lane, looking to make an assault potentially on the mid.
He's going to go top. He's going to throw up the Earthbind. He might just poof in right now. Lance might go down to this. Not enough damage there. I like what Miracle's doing here. There's another Earthbind, but he's got no poof for another couple of seconds. Johnny getting low. Can they get this done? The Rocket Barrage. They cannot dive this Miracle. Committing a lot to that engagement, but not able to get the kill. Hana getting low as well. He's going to have to send himself back, and one of those clones for Miracle has to back off as well.
I mean, I like it. Scythe is trying to be a little aggressive early here. Want to really take it to Arrow and take them out of their comfort zone. I've said it before when casting Arrow, this is a team that is very, well, team-oriented. They like to work together as a group. Johnny's there to make the calls, and they don't like to make commitments unless they're absolutely sure it's the right time to go. And, well, for the most part, through this qualifier, they've made the right calls. So let's see if Scythe can go ahead and take them out of their comfort zone with this MEEPO pickup.
What are you doing, Miracle? Don't die to that. Okay. That would have been a free kill, but now he's actually just trying to jungle with these poofs, and he's going to send one clone back home to regen up. Maybe even use his Tranquils and might just be fine, but he's got no mana, so that's the thing. I think that is his clone. I'm not sure if that's the real one or not. It's difficult to keep track. It looks like that is the real one heading back home right now. The clone up top, being able to do some work there, obviously. So in the mid lane, Polison getting dual lane now up against an Ice Blast coming out from from the Lich here, and DDZ as well with the Searing Chains. He's got Fire Remnant on top of that. 5 minutes in, man, and it looks pretty good for Arrow just because they have the CS lead right now. They did lose a kill, but that's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, it's definitely a testament to this bottom lane. I mean, Timbersaw is having everything he wants here. I mean, Ancient Apparition can't contest, but top lane, they're going to go on Miracle. Miracle going to be caught in the corner right here, and, well, immediately gets bursted apart. Even Axe shows up to the party, but he also will fall, and just like that, 3 taken down, and that Timbersaw I was briefly talking about made his rotation all the way up to the top, and, well, as you can see, does devastating work. He's been getting a lot of farm for himself, now level 6, and this is not looking good early here for Scythe.
Yeah, this is a bit of an inauspicious start for the Miracle MEEPO. I mean, that is not what you want to see generally. Unfortunate, but it does happen, so he will go down, and, well, I mean, they're going to chase after Johnny down the top lane. At least Hana's still okay. I mean, he did go down in that last engagement, but, I mean, he's all right. He's getting levels. He's level 5 right now. Polison's getting some decent experience of farming that mid lane. He's going to have to go home right now, which is unfortunate, but he's got the treads mid lane, or excuse me, down in that bottom jungle. DDZ getting a nice kill on the Ancient Apparition. Pretty easy. He's got the Searing Chains, the Sleight of Fist combo. Picks up an easy kill on that support AA for Scythe.
Yep. And as action continues here, MEEPO looking to make a poof as one of them congregating over to the jungle to find that side farm. And for Timbersaw, it looks like he's going to make his rotation from the mid lane and all the way on through back to that bottom where he had tremendous amounts of success just getting an early set of farm, and no one is really now available to really contest him from getting it. And mid lane, oh god, bottom, be careful here. Forced to leap back and get away, but will be able to step from the heavy harassment. But meanwhile, just as I let my eyes deter away from Timbersaw, he finds a kill in the jungle. He finds out Miracle and quickly shreds him apart.
Yeah, that's just easy coming out for this Timbersaw here. Just a point booster on him already. He's already got his Arcanes as well. Such great farm for Arrow's Timbersaw right now. They're doing just fantastic work with him. Getting that kill as well is big deal. He'll have a very early Bloodstone in this game. ChibiX is going to run through, but I don't think they should do this. He's going to try to go for that Berserker's Call. The arrow, it's going to fly. It's not going to land. Timbersaw, he's got a Timber Chain away. He might even be able to turn on this, but he's got no mana left. That was a bit greedy, I'd say. But Lance was here to support as well. ChibiX really wanted that kill. If he could get it, that would have been a huge pickup for them. Making sure that Timbersaw stops his kind of just freight train forward here in this game. It's 5-1 at 8 minutes in. Arrow, they already have a ridiculous 3,000 gold lead. That kill top helped out so much. I guess those kills, rather, I should say. And a 4,000 experience lead. Miracle is back down in the bottom lane, but this guy, we wanted so much more from this MEEPO right now. It's not over yet, but it's still looking really bad.
Yeah, not too good at all here for Scythe, but we still have a long game ahead of us. We'll see how it goes as we get ready to approach the mid game here, and a lot more of these heroes get their level 6s online. Things are always available to change. Now mid, they quickly throw down a sentry and deward any sort of extra vision, and that should make things a little more convenient for this Mirana in case things get hairy and wants to pull out a Moonlight Shadow in the near future. But in the meantime, bottom, got to be careful there, MEEPO. A Gyrocopter is going to be laying down a little bit of an assault, but for now it just seems like Scythe are just not really catching a break anywhere. They're going to try to instead just find some safe farm in the jungle,
yeah.
But ultimately, they're not safe in these lanes.
No, I mean, it just feels like they're, like you said, they're getting assaulted. There's not much they can do about it. I think they're pretty much losing every single lane. Their mid's not winning. Their off lane certainly not winning. And down bottom, Miracle's getting ganked yet again. He's going to fall. So they call down the Timber Chain from Zhang Jie. It's just too much damage to deal with right now. This Timbersaw doing work here, and it's getting worse and worse for Scythe right now. And we're seeing why Arrow is one of the top teams in this tournament, especially in this qualifier. They want to finish first right now. They want to have the best record, and it looks like they absolutely might. So there is going to be a Moonlight Shadow gank in that top lane. Can they get a kill? Can they get something going? They really want Mozen, who's a support lich. This should not be a hard kill if they catch him out of position. ChibiX, they're looking for an arrow. Nowhere near the mark. There's the Astral Spirit, but there's no stomp up just yet.
No.
They're going to run in anyways. TP rotation, the Chain Frost, leap away. It's going to hit on Colson. He's going to try to TP away the Timber Chain, the Chakram, and there's the Whirling Death to get the kill. Whirling Death indeed. Zhang Jie. Too much, just too much damage.
Oh, no.
Down bottom, Miracle getting chased again. Vendetta juking it, Miracle, Rocket Barrage, Impale. This guy has 4 deaths, and
this is heartbreaking.
It's tough to watch, man.
This is heartbreaking. And even, the action continues here in the top lane. They're looking to try to make a go on Timbersaw. They do rip apart the Lich, which is a small victory, I guess, for Scythe, but it's just a Lich. Nothing near in comparison to what has happened to Scythe so far, and I'm sure it's something that a lot of the people watching don't want to see here. They want to see Scythe be able to get back into this one, especially with such a nice unorthodox draft, but Arrow is not letting up.
Yeah, the pressure's relentless. It really is. It's disgusting what they're doing right now. I mean, I don't mean to say disgusting. It's just impressive how well they're playing, how much they're ganking. They're doing the exact thing they need to do. They're ganking this people. They're shutting him down. They're snuffing out ganks. They're responding with TPs, like you can see top. I mean, ChibiX and Scythe are just running at heroes.
Oh, no.
And they're losing a lot of their heroes because of it. Hana's going to get caught up to the Searing Chains. The Sleight of Fist will finish everything up. DDZ wants more. This guy's a damn player. He's looking for more. Right-clicks the Fire Remnants. ChibiX is going to come through. He's got his Berserker's Call. He's got his Culling Blade, but that is all he has. And his counter helixes. Now, ChibiX really wants this kill. It's not going to work out, though. DDZ looking to go in again, decides against it. Down bottom, Vendetta up again. Miracle going to poof away, it looks like. No! He's going to poof right on top of this, and John is going to Vendetta and get the kill here, more likely than not. I'd be very surprised. There it goes. The Impale's going to go as well. The Mana Burn might fly in just a second. The call down going to come in. Miracle is done. He's going to try to poof away, but that is it. He is going to be gone for another 25 seconds. He is now down below half in the net worth chart, obviously. He's sitting at level 8. And Miracle says, stop, please, but there's only one way that'll happen.
This is like as sad as seeing like a penguin be put down. It's just terrible. Like, nowhere is safe now. They were trying to at least get some reliable farm in the jungle and double second. But top lane, they're going to go on Mirana, oh boy, running back and forth, but there we go. Ripped apart with the Timber Chain, and It's just not going well for anyone here. Timbersaw once more, making a go on the Elder Titan. Give me that stapler. Just making a run in. Here comes Ember Spirit. Bottles up, pins him in the corner, rips him apart. Just not fun. Nothing is good anywhere. 3 and 12 already, Mott, and we've been waiting so long, but this game might not last very long. I mean, everywhere it's happening. Even Gyrocopter conveniently has a DD. I'll just go ahead and farm up some Ancients right here. I have the time to get some side farm, and, well, my team's beating ass, so it doesn't really matter. It's ridiculous.
That's exactly how they're talking in Skype too. They're just like, listen, guys.
Yeah, they're C players.
We're beating ass. We just need to just continue to play our game. We're gonna go from there. 12 minutes in, and Arrow have a substantial lead. If we look at the gold graph right now, it's almost 7,500. That's at 12 minutes into the game. That's getting near disastrous levels.
Oh god, top lane, it just doesn't stop Chibi, but they do get an arrow
Nice.
very
Can they get
nicely on
DDZ?
Ember.
They
There we
do.
go. Slam and jam right now happening.
Chibi X,
Oh, come
juke
on.
it. He's got a blink Moonlight Shadow. He's gonna survive. Oh, this is how it starts.
Random call down?
No, okay, Paulson, no, dude, no. What are you doing? Why are you hitting him? He's so healthy. You don't need to go after Mosin. He's gonna go down to Lance instead. It was looking okay, and then they traded 1 for 1, and then that was a mistake. So, but they are creating space for Miracle, and I say that, and I'm not trying to joke. I mean, like, at least he's getting. He's got 78 CS, despite getting ganked 5 times. The second highest CSer in the game.
This guy knows where to find the farm.
guy's a-
Even if you're ripping everything away from him, he'll
got a
still
blink
let
dagger,
the
man.
happen. But top lane, they're making it go on Elder Titan and do take him apart. Desperation Blast coming out from Ancient Apparition. It's withering him down pretty low. Lich could
Chibi
fall.
X.
Oh, the jump and dunk from the outskirts. Here comes Axe, but no. Runs right into the Timbersaw. Will end up falling. Oh, it's 2 for 2. It's the best fight it looks like Scythe's had going for him thus far. And
Arrow connecting on Zhangzhai. Is there enough right-click? The Starstorm Chakram. Polisum still has got that leap. Now the Timber Chain away. Miracle blinks right on top of him. There's the Earthbind. The poof's coming in. Is it enough damage? Absolutely. Miracle coming online. Now Johnny, overextended Arrow. They thought they had this in the bag. It's not over yet. There's the Chilling Touch. Nice by Carapace, but it's not going to matter. Now there's going to be a Fire Remnant coming through. DDZ, I don't know what you're doing here, man. Earthbind's about to come out. MEEPO might get a triple kill. He misses the Earthbind. Just poof him. Just right-click him down. He'll get him. It's not a triple kill, but it's a turning fight coming out. Scythe. They're getting back into it, boys. It's not over yet, my friend Coddle.
Arrow is like, we got to make this one a lot closer, so we'll battle by the secret shop. But they're continuing to make something happen. Timber Chain doesn't connect. They're making it go on Miranda. Oh, God, the Chakram, and they blow him apart.
But the Berserker's call, Elder Titan jumping in. Miracles, poof. Timber Chain down to the low ground. Chakram getting low. They have a Blink Dagger in a couple seconds, I believe, on Miracle. No! He goes down. They end up calling him there anyways. Double kill for that Timbersaw. Zhangzhai. He is so damn good. He looks so good in these games. He will pick up Miracle yet again, but Arrow, there's still, I mean, that's still a bit of a shaky couple of minutes there, I guess, or I guess the last fight wasn't as solid as they might have hoped. So
it's a couple of kills. I guess you could take it with a bit of a grain of salt. But
yeah.
Hey, you know, now Miracle has the Blink Dagger, so a little bit of a benefit of that mobility. And, you know, you can't forget is Gyrocopter, in the meantime, he's just been continuously farming up and farming really, really hard. Leading the front in CS still, 94, pushing towards that 100 mark. Helm of the Dominator, obviously, acquired.
Arrow, DDZ, maybe in some trouble here. Can they get this kill? Calling Blade from Chibi X jams it in, now trying to get away. He's got his blink in 2 seconds now. Miracle is back up, but he's just going to continue to farm instead. Zhangzhai, Berserker's call is going to go through Chibi X. He's got mana a little bit here. Now Zhangzhai getting kind of low himself. He'll go down. Hana, the Elder Titan with the Astral Spirit, with the Natural Order going to town. The Chain Frost, not enough damage. Mosin getting right-click down. Everybody's coming online. Johnny gets 1 kill, but he might go down.
Here
Look at the
comes
right-clicks.
Miracle.
Chibi X jumping in, gets another kill with that Calling Blade. My God. 4 down. Miracle is up here. They're going to try to finish down this Tier 1 tower. Is this really happening?
Miracle asked them to please stop, and I guess they did, because now it looks like Scythe are trying to make a comeback. They're making a go assault, but they don't care about the tower. They want more kills. They're looking to push behind the tower and see if anyone's
Lance.
lingering nearby.
No, Lance.
Ooh, sidestep. Gyrocopter flirting with danger here.
They want this tower now. This would be a huge influx of gold. They've got level 2 Divided We Stand, so they've got 3 Meepos up. His Aghanim Scepter getting close to done. Now they're going to try to fight. This is going to be maybe a bad engagement for Scythe. They've got to get out of there. poofing away. Polsum's got to get out as quickly as possible. The Echo Stomp, it does hit, though. Zhangji getting kind of low. The BKB is up for Lance. The right clicks Hana, not enough, but Chibiux comes in. The Berserker's call. DDZ, Scythe, Miracle is here. Earthbind is going to go. Now, can he get this kill? Chibiux is getting low himself. The Impale missing. DDZ jumping away. Now Miracle expected it. Another Earthbind's going to fly in just a second. The Culling Blade. Chibiux double kill. Mosin getting battle hungered, or excuse me, Berserker's called out. Another damage. Chibiux gets a triple kill. 4 dead. Polisum's going to die here to Johnny, but Miracle looking to go. Earthbind ready. The Poofin. They missed the damage, but Johnny getting surrounded. Just getting absolutely obliterated. The Meepo's ganging up on him, punching him.
5-man wipe.
It is a full 5-man wipe.
Shout out
Scythe
to AC on that
getting it done. The gold graph, believe it or not, was at 7,500. It's 0 now.
This is nearly 40 kills in 17 minutes. Well, this is the last, like, real game before the tiebreakers of these qualifiers, and both teams are going out with a bang.
Is this even Dota anymore?
This isn't Dota.
I don't think so.
I mean, Dota's a game with heroes. People play them. They pick them 5-on-5.
They do.
This is a motto.
Sometimes they will play to win the game from time to time.
Yes, the shrine falls. That makes a win happen.
But
wow.
Well.
So the first bit of calm that we've had in quite some time, and well, it was an extremely rough start, but somehow Scythe managed to pull it back. I mean, it's hard to say, Mott. Do you think it's just kind of Arrow getting a little reckless in some of these fights and Scythe capitalize on it, or is it just kind of just a bar brawl, just people just swinging, no technicality? They're just like hurling their fists at
It's a bar brawl. I mean, Arrow made it a bar brawl when they consistently ganked Scythe, and then Scythe we're just like, listen, we have a really solid lineup here. Like, we can make this work if we just play together, and if Miracle gets like 1 or 2 items, like a Blink Dagger and then his Divided We Stand level 2, like, we can win this game. And then Chibiux got his Blink Dagger, and then Polsum got some right-click damage, and then all of a sudden, they're actually, like, almost winning the game right now.
Wow.
Yeah, and yes, there is AoE coming out right now for Arrow, and we talked about it a lot in the draft, but, like, Arrow were not expecting this. Arrow thought they had this game in hand. They were just playing with reckless abandon, but now there's a Smoke of Deceit gank. Will they jump on somebody? There's an Invis Mosin over here. They've snuffed out the gank. Polison, he might throw an arrow. He used the animation for a second, decided against it. DDZ in the mid lane, he'll avoid it. And in the meantime, they're going to just get out of there. The Searing Chains, Sleight of Fist did go, but, well, that's not going to be enough. Miracle is now farming all over the map. He's got, well, 3 clones down bottom, 1 in the top right now. That's his main hero. And he's going to get toward... He's already got that Axe, dude. He has...
Mid, they're making it go. Axe jumps in and quickly rips apart the Ember Spirit with a nice jump in, but he will end up falling to the reinforcements, making a move in.
Here's
now,
Miracle.
oh, God, they're making a blink forward. Now they're trying to take it to the Nyx Assassin. Miracle is on the scene, poofing everyone forward. Gyrocopter might not be safe as he's earthbinded down. Here comes the dunk. Gets it done. Very nice for Chibi. And now they're looking to push forward. Tier 1 tower might end up falling here. Mott, they're doing it.
It's a 4-for-1 trade. Somebody bought back. I'm not sure who it was for Scythe. Let me check real quick. It was the Axe. He wanted to be a part of this. They're going to go right into Roshan. They want this game 20 minutes in. They want these objectives, and boy, do they want this game hard. It was looking so bad, man, and we were being like, it was like a eulogy for a second, but it's not over yet, baby. Miracle, Hana, they're getting kind of low. The Chakram, don't lose it. Get out of there, Miracle. You're too low. They want this Roshan. Will they get it is the question. Miracle picks up the Aegis. You've got to get out of there now.
Run,
DDZ coming in. There's the Aegis going through. I don't know. DDZ might turn this around now. TP away from X-Freedom. Timberchain across the way. X-Freedom will survive. The only one still dead is Lance. Now Berserker's call. Can he get another dunk? Absolutely coming through. Chibiux, he dunks on that poor Timbersaw. But Johnny gets a kill on the backside. Arrow narrowly dodged. So the Aegis has gone. It's a 1-for-1 trade, I'd say. No, 1-for-2 trade when you consider the Aegis usage. Not bad, but...
13 kills on this Axe. He has been dunking. This is like the all-star break dunk contest happening right now for him. Just ripping everyone apart. This is ridiculous. They're making it happen, though. Now they decide to separate.
It's Michael Jordan.
Separate from... Yeah, just unbelievable stuff happening right now. Now, Mirana finishing out her DD rune, looking to scout forward right here. And Mott, what do you think is going to be the game plan now for Arrow? This is very unorthodox play coming their way, and well, I think they're just very.
I think you're flustered if you're.
Yeah. They're verklempt.
You're like, What is that word?
That's like a Jewish term or
Okay.
something. I'll hope Suns fan maybe can help me with this one.
Oh, I
I'm
mean,
feeling a little verklempt.
I feel like for Arrow, like they certainly are, for lack of a better word, they are a little bit stumped here. They don't know what to do in this position right now. I think you just try to farm up if you're Lance. You have a BKB, but that's not really useful. You need more damage. Chanfrost has done nothing. Miracle has 2K more net worth than anyone else in this game right now. He's going for a Scotty, question mark, I think, on MEEPO. He's going to jump down bottom. They're going to try to take this Tier 1 tower down. It's going to be the last Tier 1 tower for Arrow, which is unbelievable to say because they haven't taken the other Tier 1s for Scythe. Scythe, they just turned it on, man, like that. It was a snap of the fingers, and all of a sudden, they were able to get things going. So 22 minutes in, there's no age to remember. Searing Chains, GBX is going to jump right in. This stomp comes through. There's the Berserker's Call. One dunk. Is there another? There's a double kill. They will lose the axe. The call down. The Chain Frost still bouncing, but now Miracle, it's his turn. He's ready to jump in. Will he? He's still farming mid right now. He doesn't seem to care. He just wants to get towards that Scotty. Yeah, you got to
He does have
that
one
axe,
MEEPO
though.
in the bottom lane in case, you know, something does go down.
Yeah, that's
they
the
clearly
main MEEPO.
want to take this Tier 1
He's going to
tower.
blink in. He's going to poof on everybody. He's going to throw up the Earth Vines to anybody that's still alive. Here we go. Polison getting chased down. Here we go. Miracle running in. There's the poofs going through. Timber chain away. They do have a Blade Mill. A smart pickup coming out from this Timber Saw that's really good up against MEEPO and those poofs. But I don't know if it'll be enough. Look at where Miracle is sitting right now. He's ready to just jump on whoever. And he is sitting pretty right now, I'd say. He's got 171 CS. This guy, damn.
It's also a possibility. I mean, I'm just going to throw it out there, and it's not like, yeah, two Ultimate Orbs, it is going to be Scotty. Unbelievable. So that's a lot of stats. This is going to be a lot of durability on these MEEPOs. It's not going to be so easy to just bring them down with some, you know, little bit of AoE combos.
Okay, and I know that a lot of people are like, okay, well, he's a MEEPO, and it should be like this, but he's level 19. Like, this hero has so many ways to get experience, and he's so good at it. Yeah, he's as Ben Merlini would put it, he's very efficient. He's very efficient. So, Scythe right now, man. I mean, also, I talk about Miracle a lot, but like, and you pointed out, this axe, man, this guy is literally Michael Jordan.
And he's going to make it even better. He's going for an Agnum
Yes.
Center. This is only going to get more
Can you just
exciting.
imagine that poor Lich? He's like, it's like a 625 kill threshold or something like that with Scythe. Or with the Agnums, rather, excuse me. Like, this Lich has 796 HP. You take, like,
You're
2
dead.
auto attacks, and you're like, oh, I guess I'm dead right now.
A creep could walk up and tickle him, and he's like, oh, God. And he's going to get jumped on and immediately ripped apart. So he is not in for a good time. He has to sit way far back, or unfortunately, he's going to just hand over some easy feeds.
Oh, my Lord. So this game, man, this freaking game.
It's a game.
It is, in fact, a game. Hashtag Martino. Scythe Miracle. He has his Scotty pretty much done. I mean, he's got enough to buy the point booster, and then obviously the Orb of Venom is very cheap. So,
but it's time for also Air to get something done. They smoke up, but they
look
run
at
right in
this.
the Moonlight Shadow. Oh, they missed the call. It's not going to happen. BKB flying out in the
GBX.
gyrocopter, but Chibi, we've called him a man, but it was not enough this go around. Nyx is very low after the ultimate. Oh, God, MEEPO jumps in.
no, the
rips
Chain
him
Frost
apart.
Miracle, get out of there, dude.
He's got plenty of life. That's only a level 1 Chain Frost. Still survive, but only one. No, the one is going to get too much. With the help of Timbersaw, it was definitely more than enough. That slow from the Chain Frost was more than enough to make things very, very difficult. And now action continues. They also take down. That's a 5-man wipe right back to
My
Scythe.
God, what is happening in this game? It is 25 minutes in. Arrow, they were down 7,500 gold lead, and now it's going back in the other direction. Back and forth we go, ladies and gentlemen. This one is topsy-turvy. So they're going to try to take down this Tier 1 tower mid. It really came down to GBX getting the engagement there. He missed his Berserker's Call, like you talked about, onto pretty much every hero. When you don't get that, when you don't have that kind of just CC in that team fight, it really, really becomes an issue. So all of a sudden, well, Arrow Gaming, they take another 5-man wipe, and I got to say, no one was expecting this game to be so damn good.
Uh-oh, here comes Axe. He sees a very wounded Ember, and he's on the hunt. I want that guy. He's making a run. He has Blink, but it's just a little too
far
fast.
away.
And plus, with the help of Remnant, he should be able to get away.
No, you're not that manly, dude.
Oh, no, he is.
Oh,
Jump-in call
no.
will not be on time, though. Don't question this man's man. This guy's manly, okay?
All right. I feel you.
He washes his body with a pine cone, I bet. Pretty.
That is very manly. I don't know of anything more manly than washing your body with a pine cone. God, the great outdoors, man. GBX apparently loves it.
Maelstrom picked up here on Ember Spirit.
I've seen that a lot actually recently.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
It's solid. I don't mind it. gives you some early game damage, which he desperately needs right now. I mean, well, not early, but like at least some damage that will segue into something like a Battle Fury potentially. So,
but also the benefit of building into the Mjolnir, you put it on
Mjolnir.
yourself, and that's going to both go on all the meepos. That's going to go on everyone.
Exactly,
so it's going to be a nice spread of damage to work with.
Yeah, I mean, it's really like, it's really, really interesting that he's going to go for that, but is it going to be enough? That Maelstrom into Mjolnir, I'm not sure. Lance is starting to get some decent CS and farm as well. I mean, he's sitting on a Demon Edge. He might go Divine Rapier, actually, but we'll see.
Yeah, they're making
Meanwhile, Chibiek's Searing Chains is getting caught out. They can't really let him die again. He's going to use that mech. He's going to Berserker's Call. He's still alive. Dunk one. He'll get out before. Well, he will die. Now Zhangjing on the run as well, but it's a 3-for-1 trade. Miracle jumping in. He's got that Blink Dagger up in 3 seconds. Can he grab Johnny? No, he decides to back off. Trades all day. It's not going to be a Rapier. I should have known it was going to be an MKB, but still, nonetheless. Solid pickup for Lance. He's got to back off. He's got to head off home, and Miracle's going to try to push mid right now with his Meepos. His Scotty should be done. He's saving up for it, I think. He's got the point booster. Where's your Orb of Venom, Miracle? Do you have it on you already?
They're making a nice push on both lanes, though. Tier 2 on the top lane will end up falling, and MEEPO now doing it all on his own here in the mid lane. Should be able to get it, and now what once was a very topsy-turvy graph will continue to spike right back up towards Scythe as they clear out another, and only one more outer tower is remaining here for Arrow.
Well, here's the thing. There was actually a gem on the ground in that last fight, I'm pretty sure. I don't know where it was. I think it was... I don't know whose gem it was. It's on Zhangjing right now. It was on the ground. I think Arrow lost it. And Scythe didn't know it happened. And didn't know that it dropped. And all of a sudden, they sent a courier out and brought it back. They brought the gem back with the courier. So that's funny. I gotta say,
well, they got to be careful. If they do have a gem, you know, Moonlight Shadow is no longer
Johnny
safe.
Vendetta, and he wants Polisum right now. He's got a Blink Dagger. Everyone from Arrow's down bottom. Polisum is he's dead, I think, here. Yeah, that is a dead Mirana. They will pick up the kill. All the while, Miracle continuing to CS and farm. He's got, well, 240 last hits right now and 16,000 in net worth. He's going to TP. No, he'll stay up top right now. He's still ready to go. Another Meepo is going to head mid right now. He's going to push this out real quick with some poof. And his Scotty is done. He's got another Ultimate Orb, which I don't even know what that's getting turned into, but... Oh, I think it might be... Actually, I don't know. I'm not sure myself, but...
Maybe a sheep stick? It's weird. I mean, it's weird. You'd think at first on a Meepo, but a sheep stick's good on anyone if you can get it.
Yeah,
the CC definitely does help.
I mean, you don't usually go for a Manta style. I wouldn't expect to see that, so it's either a sheep or a Lincoln Sphere.
3k life.
DDZ gets a kill down bottom. It looks like they're fighting up. Chibiek's misses the axe using the Calling Blade there, but everyone from Mozen is very low. Oh, they're going to shatter. One's shattering. Will the second shatter? No, Johnny's going to stay alive. So one shatter kill coming out for Scythe's Ancient Apparition. They're making room for Miracle, which is great, but he's one of the only alive right now, alongside, obviously, well, X-Freedom, actually. I think he might have gotten out of there alive. I don't think he died there, so I'm not sure.
I can't help but feel like there's a bit of a foreshadowing, you know, slowly starting to rise here. I'm feeling like as this game goes on, we might see a battle of titans between this Meepo and this Gyrocopter.
Yeah.
This flat cannon. If he builds up a lot of damage, he'll try to output as much of as possible to all the Meepos and just kind of try to eliminate anything in his path. And for Meepo, he's going to try to just duck and dive and jive all over the place and just try to get anything done, whether it's embracing a lot of these fights or maybe go for a little bit of a rat style.
I'm not sure, honestly, at this point. I don't know what to think of this game. Miracle has been playing out of his mind, but then again, so is Chibiek's. The last couple of moments for Chibiek's haven't been that great, though. He's been caught out of position, and that Acceptor, which we thought was going to get done in, like, you know, 2 minutes time or so back when we talked about it, is still not there yet. He's still 500 gold away, and that Acceptor on Axe is pretty important. So, Miracle is going to pick up a regen rune. He's getting decently farmed. He might be 6-slotted soon. He's gonna. I'm surprised he went for treads rather than bots, because you could just like TP around the map essentially and just kind of push out lanes like he's been doing. But of course, when you have bots, it makes it that much easier. Also, all of your Meepos get those bots, so they can all TP around the map. Yeah. I'm like 99% sure that's true. So.
The efficiency, though, on this man is absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
He's just farming all over the place. I'll step away, he gets a new item. I go elsewhere, I come back to him, and this man is just freaking wealthy again.
Well, I mean that's Meepo, though. He's going to be in the jungle.
No, I know. It's just impressive. I
Yes.
mean, well, when I play Meepo, he's not going to be doing that. When I play Meepo, he'll probably still only have 2 Meepos at this point. It's like getting caught between 2 Chain Frosts and feeding over.
You're telling me you're not Miracle level?
No. Okay. I
Well, don't worry. I don't think many people are.
I think Miracle could play Meepo with his feet and do a better job than me.
Well, he might do that someday, but they're going to catch out 2 of his clones. Johnny Vendetta, poof away. The Impale is there. Miracle in trouble now. They're going to try to gank him. He's going to try to poof out. Will he in time? No, absolutely not. Miracle will fall. DDZ getting the kill. The good thing about that change, though, to Meepo, he's only down for 60 seconds despite having level 24 and a huge amount of net worth. So a big pickup to be sure. He still has buyback, even if he needs. I don't even think he'll need to use it, but I guess they're going to take this tier 2 tower. They'll probably back off.
Yeah, the smart thing would be for Scythe, if they want to, get this tower, just give it to them. Don't try to defend this, step back, but they're actually pulling out the Moonlight Shadow. I don't think they care. I think Chibi's a man.
Buy back? This Meepo might buy back, honestly. Yeah.
Ooh, big
wow.
sleep.
Wow,
Oh,
he's
no.
going to buy back.
Oh,
They're
God.
men. Arrow's going to sail through. It's going to hit on Lance. Now the Berserker's call. Lance, Culling Blade. No, doesn't matter. The buyback from the Meepo. Is it enough? The Chain Frost. They've got to split. Miracle. It's bouncing to Polisum. It bounces back to Miracle. That's fine. They're still chasing now. The Echo Stomp doesn't hit on anybody. Everyone else got out. Zhangji TPing away. Earthbind. No! Just missing. It was so close. The poofs were there as well, but just not on time. They will take down Lance. He'll be down for 59 seconds. Buyback? No, he doesn't have it ready. I'm not sure if it matters. Again, they'll take the tier 2 tower this time for sure, I think, for Scythe. There is a fortification available for Arrow. Do they want to use it now is the question. It's the last outer tower. No. It looks like Miracle. They're going to go for Roche again. Last time this happened.
Uh-oh. No, they're
It's
scouting out.
almost
Chibi's
like
going to be
Chibi
there. He's going
X.
to call both. Here we go. Blade Mail pop. How much damage can he do before reinforcements come? Nice dunk. Takes down 1. Now they take out 2. Whoa, they're making big work right now, but unfortunately they hand over 2 as well. Chibi falls and, well, they also get
Miracle coming in, pooping on everybody. DDZ, he's got to run away now. And he got that Earthbind off. It was a 3-for-2 trade, but now there's an Aegis up on Miracle. And they might go straight down mid. DDZ, what are you doing? Fire Remnant away? Okay, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You are fine, my friend.
This game is making me sweat. I have to, look all over the place. Everyone is just hopping and bopping. It's ridiculous right now. This is supposed to be the end of the night. We're supposed to be having, a nice, easy time. I was planning on having a drink and relax,
yeah, exactly.
but I'm on, the edge of my seat right now trying to catch up with everything. It's ridiculous.
It's all over the place. 2,600 gold in the bank for the Meepo for Miracle right now. Like I talked about, he had that ultimate orb, which might just be that he's going for stats. You don't see that too often. You can go for the either Butterfly or for the Ethereal Blade, which is Ethereal Blade's good to obviously shotgun using the poof, but it also has such high agility that it's, I think, the best item in the game for the right click for Meepo. But he's not really worrying about right click right now. He's worrying more so about poofing onto people, catching heroes out of position. And I'm surprised he's not going for a Reaver or something. He might sell this ultimate orb, or I don't know. He's waiting for something. He just was at that side shop or secret shop rather, and he's not buying something. So we'll see what he wants to do with this 3,500 gold in the bank. It looks like he's just going to jungle right now real quick and go from there. And I mean, he does a lot of damage, though. That's the thing. With the Scotty, he does work.
It's just so interesting to me. I'm not sure entirely what the intentions are between both these teams. Arrow is just a team that when we've seen come all the way through this qualifier have been just so well and composed, team-oriented, moving as a group, making strong, confident decisions, and it's been all over the place for them. So I don't know if they're just kind of being as recluse this game as maybe Scythe is and just having a jolly good time, or if maybe they're actually sweating this one out because they're getting put out of position
No,
so much.
Lance, you can't afford to die here. Berserker's Call going to go through. They don't even need the Calling Blade, but here's the Chain Frost. They do have the Aegis up. Miracle getting kind of low, taking a lot of damage. That Maelstrom proccing through. He'll back away. They can't get the kill. Hana zoning them out, running forward with that BKB. That one clone from Miracle will have to leave. And in fact, that's the real one. The rest of them are going to keep moving forward here. And they were looking for a kill on DDZ. He'll be able to fire Remnant back to the base. Lance getting caught out again, but Miracle barely keeping that Aegis alive, man.
Yep, good for him. He gets a hold for it and save it for a new day here. And with the benefit of Meepo, he's still going to be a part of these fights and around the corner in case anything does break down. Great catch off, ripping apart the gyrocopter and making things even better for him. And if we take a brief look at the gold graph, it's like the ugliest gold graph I've ever seen in my goddamn life here. But it is going right back up towards Scythe, nearly the 10K mark.
Johnny, Impale, Ex-Freedom getting caught out. Miracle jumping in. There's the Hex. Maybe in trouble. They're going to lose their next Assassin, too.
Wow.
And that's pretty much free. And they wanted that kill. They wanted that kill pretty hard on Ex-Freedom, but that's a bit too much there. Chakram going to fly through. Aegis still up now on Miracle. Chilling touch. Dear Lord, he does some damage here. Aegis reclaimed in 3 minutes. DDZ, the Maelstrom procs coming through. Berserker's Call. Too far up is the Timber Saw. Can they get this kill? The poof's up. Now, look at the damage out. Miracle might fall here, but it doesn't matter. He's already gotten the kill and the Aegis. Miracle getting low. He wants this tower now. He's going to try to micro at least one or two of these Meepos out, but he's still alive. The Rax is taking damage. Is this it? Is this going to be the first set of Rax? Maybe even the game. Berserker's call. Mosin getting caught out. There's no Helix procs, though. Now they go. It's a bit too late. The Aegis expended. Lance is back up. Now getting hexed up as well. Look at that right-click damage he's done. Meepo getting 2. It's an unstoppable streak for Scythe. Meepo for Miracle. 4 dead for Arrow. They're going to get a set of racks. They've turned it around. That 7.5 gold deficit. Miracle says, listen, that's no problem. I've had worse before. And now he's going to work on the tier 3 tower mid.
Unbelievable stuff. This is something, this is the hope, this is the dream of what we wanted when we saw this Meepo picked up in the first place. Who cares if we pick it up first and you can counter it back? He is getting it done. Second set of racks has now been taken down by Miracle. Unbelievable stuff. This is just something you don't get to see too often, and he is making it work right now. 40 to 36. That is a lot of bloodshed in
That's a lot of kills. I mean, look at these stat lines. 17, 9, and 12 for the Axe.
Look at this mid lane. What
are you doing, Miracle?
They are going to be spelling.
Oh my God, X Freedom, dude. He's going off the deep end. What is this? What is this?
He's going to be spelling Meepo, maybe. I'm imagining maybe
it might be an M for Meepo, but
M
they need
for Meepo.
But they need a lot more in Sentry Wards. Man, wow. Not only did they win, but they're rubbing it in their face a bit BM. I'm not gonna lie, it's a bit BM, but
this is.
Listen, we're veterans of Kyle Guy and I are veterans of the American Dota scene, so we're used to this kind of thing. Maybe not to this exact circumstance, but
what the hell is he making? Oh, it's spelling something.
So it looks like an NY almost.
Maybe this is a character we don't know though. Is this in English?
Who knows?
Why are we so captivated with this? Right
I don't
now?
know. I mean, when there's like 20 Sentry Wards spent in the mid lane, we're gonna try to figure out what it is generally.
You know what? He's stacking up a Ward's Place gem. I think that's what it is.
Maybe
farming.
Who knows?
He's farming up his gem.
Either way, I mean, you. Okay, I guess if you want to spend your money that way, that's fine. Miracle still has he bought a Manta style. Okay, fair enough. That's interesting. They're going to go down bottom. Smoke is up for Arrow right now. They're trying to find somebody out here, but I don't know if they're going to catch anybody out of position here. Miracle looking to jump in. Arrow's going to fly through. It's not going to connect. It's going to land on a creep instead. Miracle getting caught out of position. Impale, can they get this kill? Now he jumps in. He wants to turn this around. The Shiva's Guard going through. Miracle's not dead yet. Finally will go down, but it's a 2-for-2 trade. Lance doing work here. He is, of course, he's got that Satanic. He hasn't popped it. He got arrowed. He died. This Satanic not helping him out. 3-for-3 trade. It's about to be a 4-for-3 trade. No, not yet anyway. They want this kill. Chakram coming through the Whirling Death. It is enough. It's a 4-for-4. Everybody's dying.
This is a Royal Rumble. What is happening
Back
right
at
now?
the base, Mosin's having trouble dealing with these large creeps.
It's like, God damn it, I got the short end of this game.
Buyback from Zhang Jie. He's going to go down bottom. He wants Hana. Wow, okay. Yeah, I don't know if he's going to find him here. He's going in deep, man. Hana, you should just TP. You don't have a TP, do you? You don't have a TP at all. Sleep. All right. What do you do from here now, Hana?
How about you just go the hell to sleep and leave me alone?
I don't think
Make
it's
it run.
possible.
Oh, Shivas is
Chakram?
going to slow him. He's done for.
Yeah, I don't mech. He's still alive now. He's got Stomp in a second here. The Blade Mail is going to kill him. No. 50 HP. Still regenning. He needs help.
His team is even pinging him. They don't even know
Timbersaw,
how the hell he's alive.
Get him. Chakram, no. Oh, my lord. He's going to live.
Go for the sanctity of the wards. That's where it's safe.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what you're witnessing right now, but it's fantastic, whatever it is.
I've seen AD games that are less clowny than this.
I'd agree with that. I mean, oh man, X-Freedom almost denied that regen rune from Hana. What the hell? He's got a courier in his inventory too. He's buying more couriers. Okay, guys. All right. I know you want to style right now.
He might be getting ready to give away a lot of items.
I know you want to style right now, but like, let's not style this hard.
He's just feeling very generous. He's gonna freely give away what looks like the potential of a bunch of items to maybe some lucky viewers here.
Jeez.
Flabbergasted.
I think that's a fair term at this point in the game, being flabbergasted. I think that's fair. 44 to 40.
What do you do if you're Arrow in this case? I mean, you're I think you pretty much accepted that this game is just nowhere where you expected it to go, and Scythe are just like, just enjoying their last game, you know. They know.
Zhang Zhai, call down coming, Earth Splitter landing potentially. Boom! Look at that damage. They do blow up at least one. Now the Chain Frost coming. Miracle, you got to split, my friend. Johnny getting caught out of position. It doesn't matter. Lance getting hexed up. They've got to use the Earthbind. One misses. How about the second? Now the damage coming in. Lance pops the Satanic up the stomp. Will go through the boots. Triple kill for Miracle. They're not done yet. They want DDZ. Hana chasing after him, but he's going to fire him away. He might try to get this kill on Miracle, though. Now the Aegis is going to go. No, Miracle's still alive. He doesn't have the Aegis, I don't think. Lance bought back. He wants this kill. And no, the MEEPO. He got away. What a magician, Miracle. He got out of there.
How did he get out of there? I didn't even catch him. This guy is Houdini. Unbelievable stuff.
Tier 4 towers are falling. The Aegis, or excuse me, the Ancient rather, is exposed. DDZ gets hexed up. He's done. Miracle poofs back in. He's dominating. He's about to go down, though. Lance getting the call down. There's only one hero alive that's pulls him, and he decides to back the heck up. Tier 4 towers are done. You'd give any other team right now the chance to GG, and they would, but Arrow, no, a lot of pride on the line. They want to make sure this ends on the right note here. They're going to make Scythe work for this victory, and well, they're still not out of it yet. One bad fight, one bad set of buybacks could mean anything for Scythe here, so we're not done yet, my friend. What is this courier doing here? Oh, there's two of them.
Oh,
excellent. One of them has a gem.
Well, they're opening a zoo, I think, right now. Like, what is this? They're going to, like, throw together a petting zoo. They're all over the place. He's got a train of couriers following him over here, Mont. Like, what is this? The Grievel bandwagon going out behind this ancient apparition? Oh, this is ridiculous.
I don't know what's going on,
look at
man.
that. What is that? Oh, God.
This isn't a game anymore, I don't think, but I guess props to Scythe for keeping everyone entertained, even if it's a bit VM to do so. Either way,
whatever.
They're having fun. Everybody's having fun. It's good to have fun. Let's have some fun, everybody. I don't know if Arrow are having fun. I hope they're having fun. But
Agent Yasha pick up on Marana.
Yeah, she's farmed.
You know?
If we look at the items here, which we haven't really done all game, there are some items that you can clearly see.
Yeah, items are there.
Yeah, exactly.
We bring up the items. We see items. They're on the screen.
They're definitely there. There are the bots that I was talking about for MEEPO. Now he's got the capability to be pretty much all over the map, and well, I guess that's what bots will do, I suppose. that's another one, boys.
You are on fire.
Put it down for hashtag MonNote, everybody. Damn, I'm good at this. Woo. All right.
Oh,
what are you doing here, my friend?
He is gathering information. He's the spy.
There
we go. My
it just connects.
Queen.
Now the Resplendent Queen, she's doing work. Now the Berserker's call. Look at Zhang Zhai fall low. The Ags coming in. There's the Calling Blade.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Look at these Greevils. They're here. They're the cheerleaders, if you will, of this basketball game. We got a nice dunk happening. Looking to push forward.
He's going in hard, man.
The halftime show's getting ready to come into the base
Lance,
right
no! He's down for 120 seconds. He's got no buyback right now. How unfortunate. This is going to be it. They call GG. Scythe and Miracle have done it. Absolutely unbelievable. They were down 7,500 gold. All of a sudden, they had lost 5 depths to Miracle early on in that game. But apparently, it wasn't meant to be for Arrow Gaming.
What? What was that? What happened right now? It's just absolutely ridiculous. At the start, it was just the most devastating early game you can imagine for any team or any player. And somehow, some way, MEEPO calls out, please stop. And they do. They stop. He gets the farm. The shit starts flying. Dunks are going all over the place. Next thing you know, MEEPO has all the items he could ever want, and it's just...
That was something else. I gotta say that was something else, guys. You witnessed a treat. And that game didn't necessarily mean anything for either of those teams when it comes down to the tournament, who qualifies, who goes to the playoffs, but
I don't think we could have asked for a better game to close out the C qualifiers before we move into the tiebreakers, of course. But
yes.
I mean, what a great, entertaining last go for Scythe. I mean, a lot of people were expecting them to be on top, but now they still have won over my heart with that.
I think they won over a lot of hearts there. Such an impressive play from both squads. A bit clowny to a certain extent, but a lot of fun to watch, guys. We are going to head out of here. That's going to be it for us High Ground TV folk, guys. If you enjoyed the cast, remember to follow us here. Twitter.com/MontDota2 for me. I am Mont. And Twitter.com/KyleGuy for KyleGuy over here, guys. If you just let us know how you felt about the cast, obviously. And, of course, head over to beyondthesummit.tv. That's where we have all of the action, obviously, for this NA hub. You'll be able to find out where the streams are going to be, of course, for those tiebreak matches. So we are going to jump into, I guess, the end of the night here for us. But Beyond the Summit, there's still things rolling along, guys. Make sure you head over to twitch.tv/beyondthesummit for those matches. Guys, it's been a pleasure. Take it easy.